time for one of footy's newest traditions, Gather Round. Every team in the competition is here in Adelaide this week as we celebrate all that is great about footy.
Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Welcome to the Adelaide Oval for Gather Round. This should be a great match. This is the round 5 match between Hawthorn and the Dogs. One side is in the top 4, while the other is looking to push up into it. These two will be throwing everything at each other. Now it's time for the players to take to the field. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello, Harf. What can we expect from this match?
Good to be here, Hutto. It's hard to pick a winner. Both teams expect to play finals and will be highly motivated, so you can obviously mount a case for either side. This should be a cracking contest.
Thanks for that, Harf.
Time to find out who's kicking to which end.
The Hawks sat inside the 8 on percentage when they took on the 5th-placed Western Bulldogs at the MCG in round 14, 2010. The margins at each change were under a goal, and the Hawks led it by 9 points after Lance Franklin found the middle for his 3rd goal with less than 4 minutes to play. An accurate set shot.
Friday night football is upon us. Meek wins the first hit out. Day. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal.
What's he got on offer?
Doesn't often waste it. English
Pushes into space and receives the footy.
Sanders can keep it moving. This is good ball movement. That's not ideal. Bontempelli can just about go all the way.
Darcy read it well and claims the mark.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
For the first goal of the match, he's got it.
The Hawks cannot afford to let them move the ball like that because they will run.
The two big men do battle. McKenzie onto it in a flash. Day. O'Donnell doing what he does best. Couldn't get a disposal. Looking to equalise, and that's a good kick. Scores level.
They took the right options in moving that ball forward and were able to take the opportunity when it presented.
Can he impose himself on the match? Watson can just about finish it himself. Looking to get it down there quickly. Ginnivan, great body work. In he goes.
He got there first, and he might have their second in a moment.
The definition of optimism is hoping for him to miss that. He doesn't.
That was a bit too easy. The ball movement was excellent, but not great pressure.
McDonald outbodied his opponent and took a ripper. Heads for the pocket. Lob. Fumbles. Could be costly.
Deer, right place, right time, goal.
These defenders might be in for a long day if their midfield doesn't start working harder.
The Hawks sweeping handball. The Dogs can build something here. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Darcy, strong grab.
That's 3 contested marks he's taken now.
Steadies, delivers, and back they come.
Better ball movement on that occasion allowed them to open up that opportunity in front of goal, and they've got full reward for it. His annoyance can only be with himself for a lack of awareness.
Barris tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Bontempelli, he's kicked a goal.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
Quarter time and nothing to split the sides so far. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
Neither side has been able to assert any authority on this contest. All signs are pointing to if they can get enough supply.
Good on you, Gary. English with a deft tap. Day, one Stampelli, intercepts. Richards, leading by example, delivers a long ball. Darcy marks. That's hard to stop.
Takes the safe option. McNeil.
Drops into the hole and marks.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
He found himself in space and made the most of it with a clinical finish.
Battle.
We've seen that before.
Sicily. Barris. He's run into trouble.
They've put themselves under pressure. Quick snap is off target.
The coach has got his hand covering his mouth, but it's not hard to imagine what he's saying.
Sizes up what's ahead. Richards, within range, can make them pay. Great play.
McNeil.
Will finish off a tremendous passage of play. The Dogs are red hot at the moment. West
Is the man on the spot, and he's marked.
It's one of those ones that should be kicked, but it's amazing how often players miss them.
For a 3-goal game, it's there. They've pinched a break.
That's what happens when you leave players in space inside 50. It's going to hurt you on the scoreboard.
Selwood got in the way. Norton, that's good work rate. Can they get another one? Fraser can go back and shoot at goal.
He couldn't believe his luck finding that much space inside the forward 50.
Set sail for home, and he has delivered.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
Soats himself here. They desperately need a goal. Socket off the deck. McDonald, desperate to win it back. Kicking for his first. He's missed.
I'll back him in to make amends for that if he gets a chance. Unusual to see him miss from there.
Deer marks. Will he go the bomb? Clever kick. More is hard to beat one-on-one. Golden opportunity here.
He continues to reel in contested marks, and it's not just physical strength. He judges the ball in flight so well.
Drop pass. Goal! The Hawks not at their best so far. Who's front and centre? Lewis going flat chat. Throws it on the boot, and that's a goal.
That's why they want the ball in his hands.
Moving the footy quickly. Darcy couldn't mark, so he brings it to ground. Lewis, that sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Darcy, too big, too strong, too good.
He'll surely go back and slot this.
He's not going to waste an opportunity like that. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike.
Time to check in with Gary.
The Hawks are keeping themselves in this with some excellent kicking at goal. But sometimes you just need to keep yourself in the game for a while so that you're not too far behind by the time you get the game on your terms. If they can do that, they'll provide more than...
Meat lead. There goes the kick inside the 50. Punched away. Richards. Whatever he's suffering from, it's not leather poisoning. McNeil! That's a big play.
It's as if they don't rate this player. He's already hurt them, and he's about to hurt them again.
He's already got one. Now he's got two. Watson can get it and go. McDonald has it within range. Picking their way through. Deer, all on his own.
Someone went to sleep defensively, and I suspect the price will be 6 points.
Deer, he might be the one to lift them. He might be the one.
They've looked to the likely source to provide a spark, and he's done just that.
It's to be clean. That is very charitable. Great play. Fraser got to the right position and hung on. In he goes.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Hammers it home.
You have to show him more respect than that, or he'll hurt you on the scoreboard.
Footy.
Breaks the line. Delivers a long ball.
Sicily is racking up spoils. Vandermeer, he's kicked a goal.
Bit of momentum now. That's 2 in a row.
They just keep kicking it to him. They've turned it over.
He hasn't done a lot today, but he's still done some good things.
That'll go close. I tell you what, it's better than close. It's a goal.
Terrific goal there. He's so dangerous in front of the sticks.
Intercepts. Wants to take the game on. Who's at home? Norton appreciates that delivery. They're well drilled. Darcy is the target, and he marks.
That was dreadfully lax defending, leaving a player completely unattended so close to goal. The coach will be filthy.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dobbed it.
Well, if you give him room inside 50, you'll pay more often than not.
The Hawks have won it back. Hasn't seen a lot of it. Karmas.
They must be sick of the sight of that. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
They might want to tighten up on him. They gave him too much space on that occasion, and he made the most of it.
He hasn't been himself today. Day will keep coming. Heads for the pocket. Good disciplined defence.
Bouncing ball.
Watson only knows one way. Another goal and they'll believe. 2 in a row if he gets it. And he does.
Pressure. Dale.
Watson.
Runs onto it. Joel gets to the front spot and can line them up.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Looks good off the boot. He's got it.
Well, it's one thing to take the contested mark, but another to have the composure to finish off your good work.
The Dogs have produced their best for 3 quarters. Can they finish it off in the last? What's happening down there, Gary?
The Dogs areas, but one that stood out to me is their intercept marking. They've almost known on occasion what their opponents were going to do before they knew themselves.
Good on you, Gary.
Walton. McKenzie. They've worked it well. He's good in these situations, but not this time. One behind.
You wonder where this attacking play was earlier in the game.
Goes long. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin. Joel has found some space.
They might just be a chance of pitching this game if this goes through.
Goes for the check side. Yes! That is so skillful. Williams fumbles. Could be costly. Impey. Good build-up. He's kicked it like an arrow. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round. The defence is disorganised. Watson has slipped out the back. Trouble now.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
You just wonder how many more chances like that they're going to get.
Clears the area. Gunston. He's lost possession. Moore needs help. Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
He's really set them alight in that forward line, playing that small forward role beautifully.
Sanders. Richards wants to take the game on. Approaching the 50. This would be big. It is in more ways than one.
If he wasn't such a big ball winner, he'd make a very good forward. He's certainly got great goal sense.
saves the day. Well-weighted kick. Joel, within range, can make them pay.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Leans back and drills it.
He managed to find some space and he was never going to have a problem converting from there.
Struggled to make an impact to this point. That's an impressive mark. Heads for the pocket. Liberatore gets to the front spot.
9 individual goal kickers if he puts this through.
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
Kennedy sets a task for the forwards. Battle tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Norton, he's missed it.
Guess he'll be taking shots on the training track next week.
Up what's ahead. That is very charitable.
He'll have to give it his all.
Big kick required. It's not a bad effort. He's got the distance comfortably, but he's off target.
If you've already been kicking poorly at goal, what would make you think you can find
The Dogs claim 4 vital points in the race to September. What were the main differences today, Half?
The Hawks have left themselves a bit vulnerable in the top 8 with that defeat. They weren't quite good enough when the crunch came, and I think one of the things they'll identify is their sloppy ball handling. They simply need to be cleaner with the footy in order to win these types of matches.
Thanks for those insights, Half, and for your input today. On behalf of Daniel Harford, Gary Lyon, and myself, Anthony Hudson, thanks for your company. We'll catch you again soon.